Hi guys, and welcome to Escape Wheel Watch Reviews. My name is Steve, and today we're looking at the San Martin SN0107. So the San Martin official store, they reached out to me. They offered me a pretty decent discount on this thing. You know, guys, by now that's not going to sway my review one way or the other. I just wanted to let you guys know that I did get a decent discount on this thing. The full retail price for this watch is $255 US, and you can get it in any color you want as long as it's black. The watch case is made of 316L stainless steel. It has a sapphire crystal, screw-down crown, screw-down case back, 100 meters of claimed water resistance. It comes on a really nice stainless steel bracelet and clasp, and it's powered by the Seiko NH35 automatic movement. So I have been wearing the heck out of this thing for about 2 weeks now. And, you know, unfortunately, this took a little bit longer to get out. My previous recording device for the channel got corrupt software because of my own stupidity, and then yeah, so I'm trying to recover that. So I got a new phone, so sorry if this video is a little bit different. I'm just trying to figure out the kind of quirks of the new camera, but yeah, this is hopefully going to be okay, and maybe I can still recover that old phone and start using that back again, because I do like that one, and I kind of figured out how to work it. So anyway. And then, you know, last week we were hit with a hurricane. I live in Central Florida area, so we didn't get hit too bad. Got some high winds and a bunch of rain. No flooding. It took out our fence, but other than that, no other damage. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I feel very, very fortunate. Yeah, I say we get right into the review for this thing. But before we do a quick wrist check for the day. Got my Pagani Design PD1723, I believe. I'll leave the model number at the bottom of the screen here if that's wrong. But yeah, so this one's coming to the channel pretty soon for a review. But yeah, let's get into the review. All right, let's check out the dimensions. So I got 38.4 diameter, 12.0 millimeters thick, got 20 millimeter lug width. Bracelet tapers down to 16 millimeters, and then back up to 18 at the clasp. The lug to lug is 46.7 millimeters, and sized up for my 7.5-inch wrist. On the bracelet, it weighs 128 grams. So the size of this thing has been great. It's absolutely just a sweet spot for me. I think the 36 millimeters is a little too small. I think 40 millimeters is a little too big. So this one at 38.5-ish, you know, under 47 lug to lug. I mean, it's perfect. It wears really, really well. Very happy with it. You can see it's got a little bit of curvature to the case, but not too much. But it does wear really good and very comfortably. So I'm going to go outside right now and throw it on my wrist for you. Here we are on my 7.5-inch wrist, and it wears great. I got no complaints with the way this thing wears. It's very comfortable. It sits pretty flat on the wrist there. It does have a little bit of curve down. The bracelet is really nice. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I've got no issues with the way this thing wears. It looks really cool. I like the light play off of those chamfers and the crystal. Looks good. What do you guys think? Feels very balanced on wrist as well. Let's get it out in some sunlight. And here we are in some direct sunlight. And yeah, it looks great. Plenty of anti-reflective coating. You can see there it doesn't really get washed out at all. I think it looks really good. But let's go throw this on some straps and we'll get back to the review. Here we are on a kind of a vintage leather strap. I'll leave the link for this down below. I think that looks pretty good. It's kind of got some tan stitching. Goes with the indices. I like it. What do you guys think? The ducks like it. And here we are on kind of a suede leather rally strap. Looks really cool. This is what I've been wearing it on mostly. I think it matches the indices pretty good. What do you guys think? Yeah, I do like it. I know I already did one brown leather, but I figured I would throw it on this one because it just looks so good on this strap. This is from Strapsco. I'll leave the link down below. Yeah, I mean, that just looks awesome. What do you guys think? All right, let's go throw it on some other straps, though. Here we are on a Riche strap. This is a canvas, dark green, olive green, whatever. I think that looks pretty good, though. Very nice, comfortable combination. Super lightweight, too. I like it, though. I like it a lot. What do you guys think? Here we are on a single pass elastic. You can see there, one layer underneath. Still sets pretty nice. And it's kind of a khaki and white stripe. Looks really good. I do like it. This is from CNS Watch Bands. And yeah, it does look pretty good, very comfortable. I dig it. We'll throw it on one last strap and we'll get back to the review. Here we are on a CNS watch bands. This is a ribbed nylon, 2 layers underneath. I think that looks really good. Dark brown. It goes really good with that dial in my opinion. All right, let's go back inside and get back to this review. Okay, so let's talk about the case finishing on this. So case finishing is really nicely done. You have a mixture of brushed and polished. Starting on the top of the case here, you've got a circular brushing around the outside of the bezel there. You've got a really nice high polished chamfer as well that runs along the outside there. Really nicely done. Very happy with that. And then the bottom edge of that bezel is also circular brushed. And then you've got a horizontal brushing on the sides of the case, transitioning to a nice polished chamfer that separates the top and the sides. Really happy with that. Very nicely done. Nice crisp transitions. I mean, the way that this case kind of sparkles because of these, little polished chamfers, it looks really, really good. I'm very happy with the case finishing on this thing. Tops of the lugs are also really nicely done, as you can see right there. Very happy with it. Very happy with the case finishing. Again, from St. Martin, it's kind of what I expected. Really nicely done. It's a very nice polished crown as well. I kind of wish they would have done a brushed crown if that's possible. I'm not sure if that's even possible, but yeah, it kind of sticks out a little bit with the polished crown. It sparkles a little bit more than the rest of the case, but it doesn't look bad at all. And then you've got your signed hex logo there. Really nicely done. Very happy with that. Flipping it over to the case back, you've got circular brushing on the bottom of the lugs, circular brushing on the case back itself. It's a screw down case back, kind of that coin edge style, which I'm not a huge fan of, but yeah, completely sterile, nicely done. Pretty happy with it. My only real complaint is these bottom edges, as pretty much par for the course for St. Martin at this point. These bottom edges are pretty sharp. It hasn't been uncomfortable on wrist, but they definitely could round that off just a little bit, and it would be a much more comfortable watch, I'll say that. Yeah, let's talk about the crystal. Test it for sapphire real quick. And it is positive for sapphire. And it's a very nice sapphire crystal. You can kind of see right about there. You do have some blue anti-reflective coating. Lots of anti-reflective coating though. So, I mean, this is very legible outside. I've got no problems with it. Really nice dome as well, as you can see right here. I mean, the profile of it is just awesome. I love the way the bezel kind of comes up to it. I mean, it just looks great. The case, or the domed crystal on this thing is excellent. Really clear in the middle there, as you can see, even at steep angles, but you get lots of distortion right on the edges. I think it looks great. I've got no problems with it. All right, let's get close. We'll talk about the dial on this thing. So the dial is really nicely done. It is a matte black dial. As you can see, glossy dial I think would not have looked good on this at all. So I'm happy they went with the matte black. The minute track is printed nicely around the outside in a Fotina color. It matches the dial pretty good. The 12, 3, 6, and 9 numerals. All the others are batons. No date complication at all, so nice and clean and symmetric dial. I think it looks great. Just simple printing of the St. Martin hex logo, and then automatic 100 meters down at the 6. It's all done really nice. Very happy with it. I've got no real complaints with the dial itself. The handset is nicely done as well. It might be just a little, I don't even want to say undersized. It just could be a little bit longer. Really nice accent on the tip of that second hand with the red there. I think that looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think this overall looks really nice. The handset is simple, it's clean. My only real issue is the lume color. It's a definite mismatch between the dial and the hands. It's something we see from St. Martin over and over again. If they don't use the BGW9, it's mismatched, and it's a little bit of a bummer. It hasn't bothered me as much as I expected it to, but it is something that they do need to work on. I'm not sure why that's such a big difference in color, but it is, and it's annoying a lot of people, including myself. I really actually think this would look awesome with BGW9. So St. Martin, if you're looking, make a version 2 with BGW9. I think it would look really cool. The lume on this thing is okay. It's not great. I'm going to pop up a lume shot right now, and here you can see it against a couple other watches in the collection. And yeah, I mean, the dial fades pretty quickly, which is expected. It's a printed dial. It's Fotina, so it's not going to be great. And then the hands, they actually hang on okay, which is good. But still, they could definitely improve the lume on this thing somehow. Definitely get rid of the patina, put on some BGW9. I think it'll be a lot better. But yeah, it's not horrible. It's definitely above average for most AliExpress stuff, but definitely not up to par with St. Martin's normal stuff. Alright, so let's talk about the movement in this thing. So the movement is a Seiko NH35. You can see how it's been running over here. Been running very accurate for me. I've got no problems with the accuracy of this movement. It is a 21,600 beats per hour, 40 hours of power reserve. It hacks, it hand winds, it does everything you need it to do, and it's perfect for a watch just like this. So the operation of the movement is done by this 3 o'clock screw down crown. Again, nicely signed. Lots of grip on the crown as well. Screw in, screw out action has been nothing but just buttery smooth for me. First position is your hand winding, nice and smooth. I mean, it feels very solid, but it's very nice and very smooth. Very happy with that. Second position, you do have a go state position. I can hear it clicking around back there. Third position, hacks the movement, and this is where you set your time. It does, again, everything you need it to do, and it's great for a watch like this. I love the fact that they're using the NH35 in these. Very happy with it. They've kind of finessed it and honed it, and it's just, I mean, the watches they create with them are great. Absolutely fantastic. Again, screw in action. You saw me struggling a little bit, but that's just the gloves. I've got no problems with it without the gloves. It works great. I've got absolutely no problems with it. Very happy with the crown, very happy with the crown action. It's very solid feeling. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. Alright, so let's talk about the bracelet on this thing. And the bracelet is really nice. It's kind of your standard St. Martin 3-link bracelet. Very happy with it. Not too much flex in it. I mean, it feels really good. The brushing on the top of the links, very nicely done. It's got a really nice sheen to it as well. The end link fitment is absolutely solid, just rock solid. You can see it even follows the case curvature really nicely. Female end link, solid end link, solid links. Screw pins for adjusting, as you can see there. I had no problems with the screw pins. Yeah, I mean, there's no half links or anything, which is a little bit of a bummer, but yeah, really happy with the bracelet on this thing. Polishing on the sides there. I kind of wish they would have done a brushed on the sides. It kind of looks a little funny. But yeah, I think the bracelet itself is very comfortable. It's very flexible. It doesn't hang up on itself or anything like that. Easy to size. The clasp on it is, again, a good one. St. Martin's typical clasp here. 4 levels of micro adjust there. Brushing on the top with a really nice inlaid St. Martin logo there. Very happy with that. Brushing on the sides. Solid button pushers here. You got a really nice polished chamfer around the outside edge of this thing. Everything is nice and soft and rounded. It's very comfortable. Pretty low profile as well. Milled inner parts here. Nice solid tolerances. I mean, again, I just have no problems with this clasp. I've had it on so many watches, and I haven't had a single issue with it. It opens, it closes, it's never come undone on me. It's perfect. There's no like quick extension or anything like that. But the 4 micro adjust hopefully will get you the perfect fit. I had no problem sizing it for my 7.5 inch wrist. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It is a very good bracelet. I've got nothing really bad to say about it. So there you go, guys. That is the St. Martin SN0107. It's kind of this perfect field watch size. Great looks, in my opinion. All brushed, which is nice for the field watch, but it does have a little bit of bling with those chamfers on it. I think it looks awesome. I like the handset. I like the dial. I like the crystal. The bracelet is good, although I've been wearing it mostly on straps. But yeah, it's just a nice package. $250. Yeah, it's nice, and you're probably going to be able to get it on sale even cheaper. I suspect this thing to go down to like $220-ish, maybe even lower during the 11/11 sale. But yeah, it is a really nice watch. Kind of does everything a tool watch needs to do, and it looks great doing it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this, head down to the link down below. That is an affiliate link. Thank you guys so much for using my affiliate links. It really helps the channel go. And yeah, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing. I got tons of watches coming in today. I think I've got 5 watches coming in today, which is ridiculous. So yeah, got lots of content for the channel, and hopefully this video was okay for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you didn't like the video. I'm trying a couple different things, 1080-30 instead of 1080-60. And then the new camera, obviously, I'm just trying to get used to it. It doesn't get as close as my old one does, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the camera on this thing, figure out the lighting and all that stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think though. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.